Green Bay, probably. Green Bay probably be my one.
Green Bay's at the house here. And backing up a bold prediction by Aaron Rodgers, he said in his press conference, we can beat anybody at the house. We don't care who it is.
Oh, yeah, they can.
But he was talking to the Falcons, though. He said, we'll see them down the road.
Well, they got the L today, though.
But with the records being what they are, they're going to have to go to Atlanta in the playoffs.
Yeah, that's what the question was about. He was like, we can beat them here, but he said, we can beat them back here, but we know if we do what we got to do, we can beat anybody at the house.
Well, they better fucking win out.
Their results.
He basically was telling y'all to relax.
He said
no, because if they don't have home field, if you don't have home field advantage, they're gonna lose in the playoffs.
What was the last good run he had in the playoffs, y'all?
When they won the Super Bowl.
The joint just last year.
No.
They got cracked by the Falcons, but up until then, they was cracking everybody. They had that game against Dallas.
They cracked Dallas.
Yeah, they beat
That was AFC Championship.
They beat Dallas on some fluky shit.
It wasn't fluky.
That was A-Rod.
He beat a rookie quarterback.
He don't.
Bro, you can't use rookie quarterback. Bro, that Dallas team was rolling, bro. That Dallas team was 12-4.
Hey, that got nothing to do with that throw he made.
Right.
Yeah.
That throw on kids.
Dallas was 12-4, no matter how we want to slice it. It was the championship. I mean, it wasn't a championship. It was the second round of the playoffs.
I like Cleveland to crack Andy.
Bum five.
He wouldn't even mess with that game. I'm surprised you would even, of all people.
Yeah, I don't know who was taking that game.
I like because the Browns, they feel like a team that can cover this year. I like Miami to crack.
How do we feel about the Vikings and the Bucks? I can't call that one either way.
I don't want to take that game.
Vikings, Bucks. Let's go. Where's it at?
It's in Minnesota.
In Minnesota. Whew, let's go under. Let's go under. What's the spread? I don't see it.
I don't know, but I don't like the under on that one.
What do you mean? That fucking
It's off. They don't have it on you.
that Minnesota defense is gonna show up at home. They show up at home.
What about Giants on a short week?
Oh, fuck.
Giants.
Man.
Yeah, let's attack the Giants, man. Their offense looks pedestrian.
You did say the Eagles had a good defensive line. We saw that. And against this offensive line we just saw, we got a key in on the Eagles.
Philly at home against the weak ass Giants. They look bad today. I know Odell's not 100%.
He definitely
but that old line, that left tackle, I don't know his name, but he just got his ass kicked.
Flowers.
Yeah, you need your ass bench Flowers.
Wait a damn minute.
What?
I owe myself an apology because I told myself this. We like the Miami fucking Dolphins going to the Jets. I don't care what the line movement says. I don't care what's going on. This is 75% of an NFL team right here. Me talking about the Jets. They basically in tank mode. I don't see them manufacturing no offense. They scored 12 the first game. I think they scored last game?
14.
14.
No, they got to the 20s. Yeah, it was 45.
I mean, but see,
21.
Therein lies the problem there. It was 45 to 20 something.
I mean, but the Raiders' offense is high powered, you know.
But Miami should do some things. Jay Cutler gets. Hey, I'm not a Jay Cutler fan, but I think he does get a bad rap.
So you're like an apologist for Jay Cutler, is what it sounds like.
I'm a Jay Cutler realist, I'd say. He's like a Brett Favre, the old Eli. He's gonna do some bonehead shit, but if you put some talent around him, he can take you on the road and beat the Chargers.
So them first two guys you mentioned got Super Bowl wins though.
Who? He went to the NFC Championship.
Or
I mean,
Eli.
He got hurt in the NFC Championship game. Who knows what could happen?
He hasn't been the same since.
Amen.
Yeah, Chiefs are probably going to steamroll the Chargers. That's why you should probably take the Chargers. I'm looking at Chargers on the money line.
Bro, this is going to be a steamroll right here, too.
No, that's going to be a hard fought battle.
The Raiders?
Oh, yeah, that one's going to be a close game, too, bro.
What did Washington to make you think that, bro? I can see why you said KC.
Kirk Cousins throws for the most yards in the league.
Kirk Cousins,
he can throw the ball, man.
Bro, have y'all watched the Raiders? Michael Crabtree, and I'm not even naming everybody else. Michael Crabtree's out here no matter who it is doing whatever he wants to do. Beast mode, they got the real beast mode is back. Then you got Amari Cooper and Derek Carr.
Beast mode is serious.
That's what I'm saying. Like, we got to put some respect on the Raiders' name. Like, as much as I hate to say it, but the Raiders is looking like the best team in the AFC right now. I don't care what Tom Brady just did in that exhibition game against.
Well, I wasn't even going to say Tom Brady. I gave y'all my power rankings today.
You said you like the Chiefs better than them. That's a hell of a division. The Chiefs, Broncos, Raiders.
Yeah.
You think do all three make the playoffs?
Of course.
Chiefs, Broncos, Raiders. Yeah, all three are going to make the playoffs.
Their records are just going to because they're going to beat up on everybody.
Right, they're going to just cancel all each
I
other.
haven't seen a division like that in a minute. That's three legit good teams.
Like low-key Super Bowl contenders.
And the Chargers aren't that weak. even though they don't got a shot.
Well,
Chargers,
they lost 2 games though, so for right now they're already out of it.
Right.
but
When they catch this third L to the Chiefs, that'll be the end of it.
now this Dallas is going to be an interesting Monday night matchup. They go to the Cardinals.
I like putting the T's on Arizona. Get them up to 9.5.
What is the spread on that game?
3.
On what game?
Arizona is quietly a team. Depending on which Arizona shows up, that can crack this Dallas. But I would have to just take Dallas on the back. I might stay away from this game.
I would fucking take Arizona.
That's my first instinct would tell me to
Fuck
take it.
it. Because Dallas just got exposed. Fucking shut down the run, make Dak pass, and you can beat him.
And that secondary can beat Dak. I don't know about the front seven and their front sevens and the running backs and stuff like that.
Yeah,
but I think that secondary.
3 at home, they play way better at home.
Peterson, Honey Badger, and whoever else is in the secondary.
Their offense has to get it going though. Fucking, they look pretty bad. this
David
week.
Johnson is a big
Indy.
loss for them.
What about Indy pick of the week though? Plus 7.
I wasn't getting in that card, but my man was.
I rode along. It's cool.
I put my money on Brissett. That's just me.
I told y'all he was gonna get it done.
Then we do like the Ravens in hindsight. I thought they said
I
minus
think
6.
Ravens easy.
Yeah, it's only -4. I love that.
Ravens
I
in the
love
under. Ravens under easy for sure.
The Ravens could fuck around. I know they ain't gonna put 30 on the Jags defense.
Yeah, they're gonna win. They're gonna win.
Buffalo. Y'all need to be careful with the Saints because they're hungry for
Oh no, I'm not fucking with that game. I don't trust the Panthers. Panthers are my favorite team, but I don't trust them. I don't trust
I
them.
love them, but I don't trust them.
They can win the game, but they not looking. That offense is not looking good enough for me to get in that coverage car with them.
I like Steelers, but not if that creeps up higher than 7.5.
Yeah, Steelers get in there and win by
Fucking
By
4.
Yeah.
7 or 5.
Cleveland. They only beat them by 3 on the road.
No, they didn't.
They didn't win like 6, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it was like 6. It was 6.
Cleveland,
They beat by 5.
Cleveland did cover though.
Yeah, Cleveland covered, but that was divisional plus 9.5. This is a little different. I think the
So yeah, Mike Lennon don't got it.
I think the Steelers.
I just watched them. Yes, my bad Steelers.
That nigga said, my bad, Steelers.
I mean, with all of these picks, man, you gotta sit on them and watch until the end of the week. Man,
Yeah, who's in, who's out.
Right.
You know.
How much the line gets moved by the
I don't like the
defense.
Eagles Giants on that fucking short week. Because you told me about the Eagles D line.
Yeah, they have 5 sacks on
They
them.
have 5 sacks,
On Alex
and
Smith.
the Giants just about gave up 5 more sacks.
With no blitzing. That was crazy.
4? Yeah, it did say 4 with no blitzing. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Just remember, man, you don't have to bet any of it though. You don't pick the Rams and call it a day, and that's it for week 3.
Yeah, you could. Don't be a prisoner to a full menu. Like, you don't have to bet on every
Yeah,
game.
don't wake up too horny.
Because even I'm giving out a lot of what I think or what a lot of what we think, but I probably will narrow it down to 2 or 3 games, especially depending on how college is looking. But it's a lot of stuff to study. It's a lot of stuff to just be mindful of.
It's just part of the process. And you start looking at all these different elements. Do they change your story or keep you on your same game? Like,
And then too, I mean, it's shaping up by week 4. You should probably have it pretty much down packed as far as what you see. Even beyond what we tell you, beyond what websites or your bookie or whoever you're dealing with tells you, you should have an understanding of what's going on, tendencies, trends, all that shit based on what you saw. If you watch a certain game with certain teams cover to cover, make notes, mental notes, carry it over to the next week.
Yeah, that's a fact.
We know Eli Manning doesn't have an offensive line. We know Russell Wilson doesn't have an offensive line. We know who else the offensive line was in shambles.
Shit, there's a couple too.
we know that the Niners can't score points.
Can't score points. I learned tonight. I'm thinking Detroit, this is Monday that we filming on. I'm thinking Detroit's all offense. I learned they have a D-line that's pretty good. I don't know if it's because of the Giants' lack of offensive line.
The Giants are looking fucking bad out here this season.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting the offense.
Through these first 2 games, what they scored 10 tonight, and they scored.
What's today, the 18th? September 18th? I don't think that coordinator's making it to week 4 if this keeps up. Because that was just some tricky play calling.
Yeah, terrible play calling.
Terrible play calling. They were trying to establish the run well into the 4th quarter when
Down by 14.
Down by 14, bro. Come
Handing
on.
the ball. Yeah, man.
Kids on Madden know how to navigate a game better than that. That's another story.
I'm seeing some good value in the over/under this week,
What
especially
games in particular?
this Niners Rams Thursday night. I think that's
under.
Baltimore,
I
Jacksonville.
don't know that. See, what we forget about Baltimore is Flacco is not weak. He can easily give you something that can make it over. Like
21-10. Even 28-10.
what was that last couple of games looking like score-wise? Just on
Wise,
offense.
they just won 28-14 over.
And then they put up like 40-something the first week.
Let's see here. Oh, I got that unavailable.
Yeah, but the Ravens aren't gonna let the Jags run all over them.
Yeah, they're not.
Yeah, they're not.
And Blake Bortles is not gonna be able to pass like that. Now with T Sizzle and the homies out there, no way. I say
Yeah.
Yeah, for real. So I mean, all in all, man, start looking at the lines now. Like May say, you don't have to take them all. 1 game, 2 games, 3 games. That's it. You know.
And if you have fucking cable, like you really gotta just treat this like a class, like you're studying for something. NFL channel replays damn near every game out throughout the week. If you're chilling, if you got some free time, watch a game start to finish. They cut out all the chunks of miscellaneous stuff so you get the game a little quicker and just mental notes.
Yeah.
Because we might not be there all the time. The line movement is designed to trick you. Like, that's based on what kind of money's coming in, not necessarily saying what's going to happen on the field. My man last week, or I think it was week 1, was telling us that Cleveland was going to cover. Line movement got out of hand a little bit, had him swayed to the Steelers.
It didn't even get out of hand a little bit. It just clicked.
It just clicked a little bit.
It just clicked.
And I like to call that just doing a little bit too much homework, being a little too.
Yeah, watching it too. I tend to watch the line too much.
Because he knew what his gut was. It was driving it home all week, bro. No matter